What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. Today I bring you the coolest tech of the month, November 2020, episode 50. So we have another collection of cool and unique tech products, and in this episode you will see some great new innovation that you've probably never seen before. Now if you missed any of the previous episodes, I will link the entire playlist in the description box, and I will also timestamp the entire video for your convenience. And if you do want your product featured, then just go ahead and send me an email. So the first cool product is the Soundpeats H1 True Wireless Stereo Earbuds. So in the box you have some spare ear tips of different sizes. We have a USB Type-C cable and your user manual. And here is the charging case. Now you've got the Soundpeats logo on top. The entire charging case is made from plastic, but you have a silver finish on top and black at the bottom. On the back you will see a USB Type-C charging port, and if we open up the case you'll be presented with the earbuds themselves. Now the earbuds are charging and you can see the orange lights which indicates they are charging. If we take them out of the case to get a closer look, you will see a very nicely designed pair of earbuds. Now these are hybrid dual driver earbuds, which explains the size. There's a lot going on in there. Now these do support Qualcomm aptX Adaptive, AAC and SBC. You've got Bluetooth 5.2 with noise cancellation. They feature 8.6mm drivers. You have a wireless charging case, so you can drop this on top of any wireless charger and it will immediately start charging. Now each earbud will give you a 10-hour battery life, and the charging case will give you another 40 hours. Now the earbuds take 1.5 hours to fully charge in the case, and they do feature touch control gestures, and they also support mono mode, so you could have one earbud in the case and one earbud in your ear, and without any interruption your music will continue playing. They are very low latency, so if you're watching movies or playing games you are not going to see any lag. And you also have dual built-in microphones. Now the sound quality is actually very good, loud and crystal clear music. If I had to rate the overall sound quality, I would rate them 4 out of 5. And if I had to rate the overall bass levels, I would give them a 3.5 out of 5. So these were the Soundpeats H1 True Wireless Stereo Earbuds. So next up we have a few products by Ampere. First one is called the Hypercube, second one is a Power Cube, and the third one is a 65 watt USB-C travel adapter. Wow, that is tiny. This is a USB-C travel charger. It's 65 watt power delivery. It's tiny in size, as you can see, and it comes with a 2-meter USB-C to USB-C cable. It can charge anything from your smartphone to your laptop computer, and it's an ideal replacement for your MacBooks, your Windows laptops. This will charge any of those. So powerful 65 watt charger. That's the first product. The second product we have is called the Power Cube. So you do get a carrying pouch. Here we have a cube with the Ampere logo on the front. Now the cube is made completely from plastic with the Ampere logo on the front, and it's coated with this rubberized plastic. Now you do have a lid on top. If you open the lid you will see your pogo pins, and on the back of the unit you've got a USB Type-C port, a USB-A port and a button. When you press that button it will let you know how much power you have left, and you can see all the voltages there. I'll zoom in so you can just read it for yourself. The USB Type-C port and the pogo pins on top will give you a maximum output of 60 watts, and the USB-A will give you a maximum of 5 volts 2.4 amps. And the maximum capacity of this Power Cube is, wait for this, 20,800 milliamp hours. This is pure power in your hands. You can charge anything from your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone. It can do it all. So that's the second product. And now I was saving this one. It's called the Hypercube. So Hypercube, here it is. It doesn't look like a cube at the moment because it actually folds out flat. I'm gonna try and make a cube out of it if I can figure it out. Alright, something like this. Let's make a cube first of all. Nice. All done. So here is the Hypercube. Well, it's a multifunctional gadget with built-in multi-coil wireless chargers. When you open this out, you have yourself 3 wireless coils. So you can fast charge 3 devices at the same time with a maximum of 10 watts per charger. You also got USB-C ports for fast charging, and I'll show you, there's one there one on this side, USB-C ports. So you can have this next to your bed on your bedside cabinet. It'll give you an alarm clock, it'll give you lights, it'll give you a wireless charger, so just place your phone on top and it will immediately start charging, as you can see. So 10 watts of charging. That's not necessarily fast charging, nevertheless still very useful. So that was the Hypercube by Ampere. So this is the Boondoo action camera mount. You have standard camera attachments, so you can hook up any action camera you like. So you mount this to your bike, and then it will give you the ability to pan the camera 360 degrees, or you can press the button on the side and it will allow you to tilt the camera up to 180 degrees both ways. It is easy one-handed operation, which means you can quickly shoot anything you like, any angle you like, without missing any of the action whilst you're on your bike. So I'll quickly give you guys a demonstration on how it works. Grab your action camera. I just happen to have a GoPro Hero 7 handy. Now, instead of attaching this screw back on, you could just use what comes with your GoPro. You can use one of these type of screws to tighten and release, and you won't need the Allen key. So that's connected correctly. Now the bottom part would go on your bike. I'm just going to connect it to one of these. So now it'll give me something to hold on to at the bottom. Now if you just imagine this bottom part is fixed onto a bike frame on the bike handle, and then if you wanted to pan the camera in any direction, all you're doing is slightly lifting the camera and turning. Lifting the camera and turning. You will hear clicks at every time you do it, because it clicks and locks into place. So when you lift, you're unlocking the mechanism and then you're turning it. When you let go, it locks again. So you can see we've done a full 360. You can go right around any direction. Now if you want to tilt it up or down, so there's a button on the side, you press that and then you'll be able to tilt 180 degrees either direction. A very simple concept, but if you ride a bike or a motorcycle, you know straight away how useful this device can be. Definitely check this out. It's the Boondoo action camera mount, people. I'm definitely going to be making use of this one. So next up on our list, we have a product called the Azeron gaming keypad. And on the box, you've got the logo, you've got this blue dragon style graphic. And at the bottom, there's a message there. It says, "Made in Latvia with love." And you've got the website address underneath. Check this out, people. Feast your eyes on this design. Azeron logo at the bottom, and in fact it's a combination of wood and plastic. Very unique. You've got some buttons on the side with LED lights. You've got a joystick on the left with some sort of thumb control dial, and you've got all of these buttons here. So many clickety buttons going on here. This is something really unique. So your left hand goes over this device as if it were a mouse, but you're not moving this around. All 24 buttons on this unit can be customized. So if you can imagine playing a game, you're moving around with the joystick over here. You'll have another mouse in this hand, your regular mouse. So instead of a keyboard, this device takes its place. So WASD is gone. It's all about these controls. The top controls are also clickable. You've got controls up here. This looks hard. Let me tell you guys, this looks hard. I can't imagine playing a game on this with this device, but it's something new that I can't just ignore and put it to the side. I'm gonna have to test this now to see what my first impressions are. Is it going to be useful for gaming, or is it going to take a hell of a long time to get used to? Okay, so I have attached this device to my laptop, and this is the Lenovo Legion gaming laptop. First of all, let's get our mouse ready. So I'm going to use an external mouse. I'm just going to use this one, eSports game mouse. Check that mouse out. Look how futuristic that mouse looks. So this mouse works via USB dongle. Okay, so wireless mouse plugged in. So it just said the Azeron keyboard is now ready to use. So the drivers have installed themselves. I haven't had to install any drivers, which is definitely a relief. So I've got GTA 5 loaded, and if I just exit the car, so moving around is this joystick here. You can see it moves around. Really nice smooth controls. The normal mouse that you would use will let you look around, and you've got some functions with the mouse buttons as well, like punch and shoot and stuff like that. I better put that gun away. And all the rest of the buttons over here can be configured from settings. So driving around with the joystick, it's quite easy. Jump out of the car.
Oh man! LSD gang, yes sir. I'm gonna you up. Genetically scared me going wrong, dog.
Alright, so playing a bit of CSGO. Here we go, CSGO. So that was the Azeron gaming keypad. My first impressions were actually pretty good. You've got very nice control of the game. Thumb joystick feels really comfortable. It's a cross between a gaming controller, mouse, and a keyboard. So you're getting kind of all three in one. The customization options is great. It means all 24 buttons can do any action you want it to do. Yeah, very well thought out, well designed product. I definitely recommend you give this a try. If you're into PC gaming, this could be something that you may enjoy better than a regular keyboard. Now, my first two games with this, it was a comfortable experience. I wonder how a prolonged gaming session would feel with the Azeron gaming keypad. So I am going to continue testing this product, and I'll give you my longer term feedback in the pinned comments. And I also like to mention that this wireless optical gaming mouse is designed for gaming. It's got adjustable DPI, you've got extra programmable buttons on the side, and you've got color changing LEDs. Love the LED lights, but above all, it's very comfortable to use. Now here are two products by Joyroom. We have a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank and a pair of true wireless stereo earbuds. Let's get them out of the box. So here we have a very cool looking power bank. 10,000 milliamp hours. So that is a 10 watt wireless charger on top. You've got a button on the side which actually activates the charger, and it gives you an indication of your battery level. The design is nice. It's made from plastic with this silver mirror metal effect. You've got two USB ports, USB-C port and a micro USB charging port. So 10,000 milliamp hour capacity, 18 watt USB-C fast charging, and 10 watt wireless charger on top. Awesome stuff. Let's have a look at the earbuds. Now, the charging case has a massive storage capacity of 1,800 milliamp hour battery built in, which will basically give you 200 hours of battery life. On the back, there is a full-size USB port, so you can actually use that battery to charge your phone up. And you also have a Type-C port to charge the actual case. So when we open up the case, you will see earbuds. Now, there is a charging indicator in the middle letting you know how much capacity is left in the actual charging case. The earbuds themselves are made from plastic with silicone ear tips. They do support Bluetooth version 5 and they will give you a 3.5 hour battery life from each earbud. And of course, the charging case will give you another 200 hours. So I guess you never need to worry about battery life with that charging case. And these are also IPX5 water resistant. And I have tested them out. The sound quality is pretty decent. If I had to give it an overall sound rating, I would give it 3.5 out of 5. And the bass, I would rate them 3 out of 5. Catch. So this is the CUBOT C30 smartphone. So let's check out the specs on the back. So 6.4 inch Full HD Plus IPS display. You've got stock Android 10 hole punch camera on the front. You have quad cameras, a 32 megapixel front selfie, a pretty decent 4,200 milliamp hour battery, and you have other extras like stock Android 10, NFC, 4G dual SIM, and you even get a micro SD card slot. Interesting phone by CUBOT. This phone is very affordable. We're looking at £159. So very familiar design. Color is actually quite reminiscent to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I am going to compare it, even though they're on different leagues. Look at that. Near enough exactly the same color. I think they even tried to copy the design and the size. And the camera bumps, of course, look quite different, but £159 for this phone. Quad cameras on the back. We'll quickly talk about the cameras. You've got a 48 megapixel main sensor, 16 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, and a 0.3 megapixel photo sensitive lens. And on the front, we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera. Now, first impressions of the screen quality, it's actually not bad. The screen does get quite bright and it's a large 6.4 inch display. Screen resolution, Full HD Plus, doesn't look bad. You've got stock Android 10 to play with, so no bloatware and nippy in operation. So yeah, you've got a MediaTek CPU, Helio P60, so quite a budget CPU, but the price of the smartphone is only £159. You've got a 4,200 milliamp hour battery built in, and this does support fast charging. And you also got NFC, 4G dual SIM slots, and you also got a separate micro SD card for expansion. Now on the side, you've got a fingerprint sensor and a separate power button. So it's not 2-in-1. And at the bottom, you've got a microphone, USB Type-C, and a single speaker. On the side, volume rocker, and then you've got your SIM card tray. Now this phone also has 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. For a budget smartphone, I have to say you're getting pretty decent specs. Now inside the box, we'll have a quick look. You've got your paperwork, and in this section, you've got a power brick and a Type-C charger and a SIM eject tool. So that was my quick overview of the CUBOT C30, £159, budget price, budget performance. Let me know what you guys think in the description. And if you want a follow-up or a more detailed review on this product to find out what it's capable of, let me know in the comments and I'll certainly get it done for you guys. This is the ROLLME S08 smartwatch. Now in the box you will find a user manual, a strange looking SIM eject tool, magnetic USB charger, a micro USB cable for the power bank. That's right people, you're getting a 2,200 milliamp hour power bank, so you can charge this watch anywhere on the go. And here is the smartwatch itself, and yes, it's a big screen smartwatch. We are talking about a 1.69 inch IPS display, and you do have Gorilla Glass protection on the front. Screen resolution 450 by 450. Now you do have 2 cameras, one on the front, one on the side, both 8 megapixel sensors. The actual smartwatch is made from a zinc alloy case, and you've got a very nice smooth ceramic bezels. Now the watch is quite thick at 18.5 millimeters and weighs 90 grams. Now the watch is 50 millimeters in diameter, it's 18.5 millimeters thick and weighs 90 grams. There is a 1,360 milliamp hour battery built in, which promises up to 2 days of usage. I'll quickly show you how the power bank charger works. So you're just lining up the charger pins and placing the watch on top. And as soon as you do that, the watch will immediately start charging. So this becomes a portable charger for your watch, 2200 milliamp hours. You also have a standard wired charger, and you have a micro USB cable to actually charge the power bank. Now this watch does have a SIM tray, and I'm going to show you how this works. So you've got this tool which you line up with the two holes, and you're simply twisting to the open sign. So open and close. Then you've got this small suction cap which you place on top. Then you'll be able to pull open the SIM tray, and there you have your 4G nano SIM slot. So you can insert a SIM card, and then this device effectively becomes a smartphone on your wrist. So you'll be able to make and receive phone calls directly on the watch, and that includes sending and receiving text messages. Now this smartwatch is running full Android version 7.1.1. The actual menus and navigation feels very fast. Now this is powered by the MediaTek 6739 quad core running at 1.2 GHz, and you also have 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. You have full Android 7.1.1 with the official Google Play Store, so you can install all your favorite full Android apps on the watch. Now we're talking about WhatsApp, Snapchat, all of those things will work, and you'll be able to make video calls, as you do have a front camera and a side camera, and you do have a heart rate sensor at the bottom of the watch. Now you also have built-in watch faces, so you can instantly switch to a number of watch faces, and there are so many to choose from. And you also have downloadable watch faces, so you can connect to Wi-Fi and then you'll be able to download hundreds and hundreds of different watch faces. Now the first thing I'm noticing is how powerful the watch is. Everything feels very smooth and fast on it. Now the only thing to bear in mind is the actual size of the watch. My wrist is 7 inches in circumference. As you can see, it's huge and thick on the wrist. So that was my quick overview of the ROLLME S08 smartwatch. If you want to see a full review of this watch, let me know in the comments and smash the like button, and I will certainly get it done for you. So ROLLME S08 full Android smartwatch, which comes with a 2200 milliamp hour power bank. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Now here we have the Gamesir G4 Pro. This is of course a multifunctional game controller. It works via Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, or even wired. 3 ways of using it, and it's a multi-platform game controller. So it will work on Windows, Android TV boxes, Apple Arcade, Nintendo Switch, and even cloud gaming like Google Stadia. Now what excites me about this product is I've been using the previous gen Gamesir G4S for a while now, and I love this controller. So straight away I can tell you that we are upgraded from micro USB to USB-C. So yes, there is a built-in battery which will give you around 20 hours of non-stop gaming, so the battery does last very long. So the A, X, Y, B are removable. You can remove these buttons like I just have, and you can rearrange the layout to suit you. The buttons are actually magnetic, so they're not going to fall out by themselves. You have to give it a good pull to pull them out, otherwise they are very secure and they are not going anywhere even if you shake the controller. So you've got dual joysticks, D-pad, you can open the flip, attach your smartphone in the same way, and you have your USB dongle over here. Now the USB dongle just expands that compatibility. It means if your Android TV box doesn't have Bluetooth, plug this in and you got yourself a game controller. Now you also have a dedicated screenshot button, so you can take a screenshot anytime you like. You also have a built-in gyroscope, and this supports motion control along with turbo and dual vibration. Now the grips on both sides are made from rubber and they feel very ergonomic and comfortable in the hands. It's the same design as the previous gen, so I'm already very comfortable with it. Long battery life, amazing compatibility, multifunctional, and I actually called the previous gen the best controller you can get for an Android TV box, and this looks like an awesome upgrade that a gamer definitely should not overlook. So the Gamesir G4 Pro, people. So this is the AKASO Keychain. It's a tiny pocket wearable action camera and is also described as being the world's smallest 4K vlog camera with image stabilization. So the camera comes with a whole bunch of magnetic accessories and mounts that you can attach to different surfaces or even wear on your clothes or on your helmet. The camera can shoot up to 4K at 30 frames per second, and here is some video quality for you to check out. So I'm out and about with the brand new AKASO Keychain. This is a small compact action camera which is capable of shooting 4K at 30 frames per second. So early in the morning, it's actually 7 o'clock on the dot. Now the AKASO Keychain also supports features like loop mode, slow motion videos, time lapse, and you also get built-in 5 GHz Wi-Fi, so you can connect to your smartphone wirelessly and use it as a viewfinder, and with the ability to download your footage and share it straight from the smartphone app. Now you can also shoot 20 megapixel photos, and here are a few samples. So that was the AKASO Keychain, a tiny little camera designed for your vlogging and outdoor sports. The camera is also IP56 water resistant, and you have the ability to record up to 60 minutes continuously. So next up on this call list we have the Teclast F7S Windows 10 laptop. Impressive build quality, completely metal. Now you're getting a 24 watt power supply, comes with 3 adapters. At the bottom of the laptop you can see we have a latch there. Open the screws and that will give you access to the internal storage. The internal storage is an M2 SSD and it is upgradable. You're getting 128 gigs, but you can upgrade that to 2 terabytes. So we have here a full-size QWERTY keyboard with a nice big trackpad. So you have a full HD 14.1 inch IPS display. Now this laptop is powered by the Intel Celeron N3350 dual core, clocked at 2.4 GHz with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 GB M2 SSD, which is upgradable to 2 terabytes. Now there is a built-in 1 megapixel web camera, and you have a 3800 mAh battery, which gives you around 6 hours of mixed usage. So that was the Teclast F7S Windows 10 budget laptop. If you have any questions for this one, do let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. So next up we have the Anker Soundcore Life Q30. So you are getting a hard fabric zip-up case, and if we just open them up and check out the headphones themselves. Now Anker make very good quality earbuds. I've been very impressed with their recent range. This is the first time I've seen them drop a pair of headphones. Now these do support active noise cancellation, you have high-res audio, and an insane battery life. If you have ANC on, you can get 40-hour battery life. If you switch off that ANC, you can get a whopping 60-hour battery life. Now these do also support fast charging, so 5-minute charge will give you 4 hours of non-stop music. Now there are dual microphones built in, so you can take your phone calls on the go. Let's have a closer look at the actual headphones. So you've got padding on the head, and they do fold in. Lots of padding on the ear pads as well, and they feel like PU leather, so very soft and comfortable. The earphones are predominantly made of plastic, but the top strip over here is made from aluminium. Now on the right ear you have volume control, play pause, and a 3.5mm audio jack. And on the other side you have your ANC button, power button, and your USB Type-C charging port. And that's not all, you've actually got built-in NFC for faster pairing. If you just tap your phone against the back of the headphones, you will automatically be paired to these headphones. I've only briefly tested these, and I have to say the sound quality is very impressive. If you're looking for a premium quality pair of headphones, massive battery life, and active noise cancellation, then definitely check out the Anker Soundcore Life Q30, people. Now this little box here is the Bumper One, and in the box this is all you get. So this is an advanced plug and play silent alarm for your car. So all you're doing is plugging this device into the car's OBD2 port, and in most cars you will find this right beneath the steering wheel. Then you're downloading the Bumper app. It's compatible with both Android and iOS devices, and then simply follow the on-screen instructions. The Bumper device has built-in Bluetooth, GPS and cellular technology, along with multiple sensors. So you have a accelerometer, barometer, thermometer and a microphone. Now once installed, when something or someone hits your car, you will receive an instant notification on your phone, and it will also classify the impact, so low impact, medium impact or high impact. Now the whole setup takes around 5 minutes to install in your car. Just plug this into your car, download the app and follow the instructions, and you'll be set up within 5 minutes. How does it work? Well, the device uses cellular technology to send the impact triggered to your smartphone. Is there any monthly costs or ongoing costs? Well, for the price of 1 unit, you get 1 year of that cellular service included. And we are talking about the built-in cellular feature. So you don't need to add a SIM card or anything like that. It's already connected to the cloud. 1 year, completely free service. And after 1 year, it costs only $25 for the whole year. That's right, the whole year will cost you $25 to continue the service. So this device will protect and let you know if someone has hit your car. It can even detect slight bumps like a tennis ball. So if you just tap a tennis ball on your car without doing any damage, you will see a notification on your phone and it will tell you that a light impact has occurred. Now the built-in GPS will also allow you to track your car's location in case it gets stolen. Now the OBD2 port only provides the device power. It does not interfere with any of your car's settings. The arming and disarming function of the alarm is done via Bluetooth with the smartphone app. Next level advanced car security, which actually works pretty well. So that was the Bumper One smart security alarm for your car. Now this product is called the Tronsmart Mega Pro. So you can see on the box it says powerful bass, 60 watts of power, 2.1 channel audio, true wireless stereo, so you can hook 2 of these up together wirelessly, LED touch control, IPX5 waterproof, 10-hour battery life, and check that diagram out. That's some thumping bass going on there, 2.1 audio channel for stereo sound effects. Some more specs on the back, you've got NFC as well, built-in power bank, Sound Plus technology, a lot going on. Let's get it out of the box, shall we? Whoa. Now inside the box you can see in the middle a USB Type-C cable for charging, and you also get a 3.5mm audio cable. Alright, here we go. So here it is in my hands. The speaker is on the larger side. It's 25 centimeters in width, 10.4 centimeters in height, and 8.2 centimeters in depth. Now the speaker weighs a whopping 1.78 kgs. You've got the weight and the power, 60 watts of power, Bluetooth version 5, support for true wireless stereo sound, so you can get 2 of these speakers and you can hook them up with each other to give you true wireless stereo sound. Now on the back you have a power button and a latch. If you open the latch you will see a 3.5mm audio jack, micro SD card slot, a full-size USB port, so you can actually use the speaker's internal battery as a power bank, and the internal battery size is very generous, 10,400 milliamp hours, people, so that's 10 hours of non-stop music. You also have at the end a USB Type-C charger. All your touch controls are on top for play, pause, skip tracks, volume, etc. Now you also have built-in NFC, so just place your phone on top and immediately it will ask you if you want to pair to the Tronsmart Mega Pro. If you hit yes, you will be connected immediately. So we are now ready to play some sounds, which is exactly what we're going to do now. Whoa. That was actually quite incredible. I wasn't actually expecting the speaker to sound that great. Tronsmart Mega Pro 60 watts portable speaker might possibly be one of the best portable speakers you can get right now. Very powerful bass. In fact, it says it on the box, powerful bass, and they weren't lying. But not just bass, you have EQ settings so you can switch up the modes. So you've got deep bass mode, vocal mode, or a 3D surround mode. Now generally you're getting some decent highs and lows. So that was the Tronsmart Mega Pro portable Bluetooth speaker, people. So this is the Neabot Nomo smart robot vacuum cleaner, but this is not an ordinary robot vacuum cleaner. This one can self-empty itself. So no more dust and no more manual disposal. The docking station has a built-in dustbin and the robot vacuum can empty itself automatically. So in the box you have your paperwork and user manuals, a remote control with 2 AAA batteries which were included, and I've already installed the batteries. We have 2 spare roller brushes and you have 2 already attached to the bottom of the vacuum. Here is a spare filter and you have a dustbin dock, and the bin has enough space to store up to 30 days of rubbish. Bag looks like. So you can pull it out. I'll quickly show you the inside. So that's how that looks. And here is a rubbish bag, and you actually get 3 spare, so total you have 4 rubbish bags with this package. Spare bags can be bought. I'll put the price on the screen for how much the bags actually cost, and links will also be in the description. So the docking station will also automatically charge the robot vacuum itself. Now you've got 3 buttons on the top. You've got recharge, power and spot clean, and you've got all the same buttons and more on the remote control. Now bottom of the vacuum cleaner, you've got your 2 side brushes, a 360 wheel on the front for maneuvering, and you've got a big wheel with plenty of grip, and that will help you maneuver over rugs and different surfaces. And you can see you have a regular roller in the center. Now this robot vacuum of course has all its sensors going around the vacuum cleaner, so it can avoid obstacles, it can avoid stairs, so you're never going to see this roll down the stairs. Now another thing to show you, at the back of the unit you have the main bin, and if you wanted to empty the bin yourself, here it is. You can just open this clip, you will see all the dust, and you can go and tip it out. So that's how you manually do it. Otherwise you don't really have to touch that compartment. As soon as the vacuum cleaner puts itself on charge, it will automatically empty the dust into the main bin. Now the robot vacuum has your usual smart features such as intelligent mapping and routing with LiDAR navigation. And you also have a smartphone app, so you can map your home and you can set which rooms you want to clean and which rooms you don't want to clean. Now you've got a powerful suction of 2700 PA on the maximum setting. Now the robot vacuum does have a built-in battery. It's 5200 milliamp hours and it will give you around 120 minutes of battery life. And if all that wasn't enough, you're also getting voice control with Amazon Alexa and the Google Assistant. So that was the Neabot Nomo self-emptying robot vacuum. So there you have it guys, that was quite an epic lineup of Cool Tech Products episode 50, and I just can't believe we have done 50 of these already. Now I'll see you guys again next month with another episode showcasing some of the coolest tech which I set my eyes on. Now do let me know in the comments which ones were your favorites from the bunch, and all the links are provided for you in the description box below so you can check them out for yourselves. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. I'll see you guys in the next one.